What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Well. It looks like the day has finally come where top rank CEO Bob Arum may have officially lost it, and he lost his marbles. He's one card short of a full deck, and it's sad. I mean, I think he's just getting old and kind of deteriorating to the point where he has no filter at all, and he just says whatever he wants. Anyway, he compared Floyd Mayweather to Adolf Hitler. And I mean, there's not much other to report. They're obviously promoting the Manny Pacquiao Timothy Bradley rematch, so he was on board for that, and that's where he was speaking on this. And he compared and likened Mayweather to Adolf Hitler. Me personally, I think that's extreme. He also said that Mayweather doesn't like dealing with southpaws. So as far as the whole comparison, I mean, I love a good analogy. If you know me personally, you'll know that I use analogies all the time. I probably use some in the video and when I'm doing my videos. And analogies are fine, but that's a sensitive subject. That's just like there's some things that are politically correct and politically incorrect. And obviously, due to the nature of Adolf Hitler, what he did, um, the amount of people that lost their life, family members that were torn apart, and everything surrounding the Holocaust. If you guys have read The Diary of Anne Frank, seen any good movies like Schindler's List regarding this, this was a serious time. Me personally, I've been fortunate enough to meet actual Holocaust survivors. In college, they had, well, actually, I think one was in high school, one was in college. Anyway, we had Holocaust survivors, and they would come in and speak, and they still had the tattoo on the wrist because they would basically treat the Jews like cattle, just no mercy. They all had a stamp, just like you go to a Target or whatnot, and there's product on the shelf and has a UPC. They would have a unique number, and um, they use fear. They use fear to rule and to get what they want done. One random story that definitely stuck with me to this day was the one in college, the Holocaust survivor. She was Jewish. She showed me a tattoo. She was speaking to the class about what she endured. She said that there was a baby and they were walking in like some kind of like trench. They had them like in a single file line, and they tossed the baby down in the trench, like in the dirt, just like into a pit, like bow, just threw it, like it was, I mean, a football or a useless item. They just discarded the baby, and the baby started crying. So she said she picked up the baby to hold it up to, like, I mean, make sure the baby is okay, and she was holding up the line. Therefore, right in front of her, they splattered the baby. They just shot the baby point blank range. Just shot the baby in the head and said, "Keep it moving." So for Bob Arum to be a Jew and be Jewish himself, not a good look. You can hate Mayweather. I expect promotional companies to ride for their own side. Oscar De La Hoya said bad things about Bob Arum. Richard Schaefer has said things about Bob Arum, bad things. Um, Obviously, Golden Boy, Mayweather Promotions, they're going to talk highly and speak highly of their events and pretty much shit on the competition, just like McDonald's or Burger King would do to each other, Denny's or IHOP. I remember seeing like washing detergent commercials, like try Tide brand X, and it would be like the Clorox logo or something, and they're saying their product's better. So I get that. So it's not so much that he's representing for his brand, his company, and shitting on the next brand. It's the comparison. Like I said, I know people, you should know, like I said, you know better. You're a Jew yourself, you should know better. And what your people did and went through, I mean, to make that comparison, that's ridiculous. Like, what has Mayweather done that's comparable? Because he wouldn't make a fucking Pacquiao fight or whatever you grudge you have against him. Um, to me, I just think it's a stupid statement. I'm not going overboard, but I know some people will. Like, oh, fuck it. It is what it is. He said it. And to my knowledge, I think this is the second time he's made that type of comparison. Again, I have no problem with a company bad mouthing the other side. I mean, that's just the nature of the beast. You're gonna bad mouth the other side, but come on, use a little bit of tact, use a little bit of class. I think that was perhaps probably the dumbest comparison. What has Mayweather done for you? Why'd you ever like? I mean, that just goes to show if you really truly feel this way, that says something about your character because you once represented Mayweather. So why would you associate? Why would you want that under your roster on your team if you felt he was a vile and a person filled with venom like Adolf Hitler was? Like, why would you represent that? So I don't think he just thought it through. And sometimes people say stuff and they're like, fuck it. My foot's already in my mouth. Let me just keep going with it. But I didn't really understand the point he was trying to make. What does Hitler have to do with Mayweather? Mayweather's his own boss and he's a brand. So because the Pacquiao fight, I mean, you can't compare. I want to see, and trust me, I want to see the Pacquiao Mayweather fight. I've wanted to see it since the dawn of time, since the beginning. However, it's not that serious that I would compare like a ton of people getting executed in concentration camp and gas showers and shit to the fight not happening. Like it just doesn't equate. There's nothing about it that is remotely similar about those two. Like you can't Joseph Stalin, all of them. Like none of the LB is Stalin and Mayweather's fucking Hitler. Like how? Why? What did they do other than not make a Pacquiao fight? How does that equate to the shit that Hitler did? Spread racism. Um, anyway, I'm not trying to get too much into it. Crazy comments from Bob Arum. Let me know what you guys think. Dan Rayfield, he also had some things to say. He says Arum has said a lot of dopey stuff, but that was about the dopiest ever, comparing Mayweather to Hitler. Really, really. And Dan Rayfield, he works with Top Rank often, and the HBO telecast, and he's even speaking out saying that was kind of like he's tripping. So let me know what you guys think of Bob Arum's comment comparing Floyd Mayweather to Hitler. Apparently, Adolf Hitler didn't like fighting southpaws. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. As always, hate, comment, or subscribe. Till next video's Ego signing off.